episode
of the
Mexidonian
Mexidonian
podcast. Fuck, bro, it's been ages,
I know. Season 2.
Season 3 now.
Season 3?
Yeah.
What? How?
Episode 53, season 3.
Season 3. So we did 52 episodes in 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you split them up in 2 seasons. So we've done. Now we're season 3.
Yeah. Something like
Wow.
that.
Fuck. Where was I?
I don't know, bro.
I slept.
Yeah. I've been asleep as well.
True.
And then I woke up.
Like
in the stock room.
hibernating like a polar bear.
Yeah.
Are we going to talk about the elephant in the room? Speaking of polar bears.
Bro, I've lost weight, cunt.
I'm at the zoo. No, not you, dickhead. All right, so we're talking about Georgie. And
Yeah, we're
if
doing
the
the Georgie
audience
boy.
remembers, remind everyone where Georgie comes from.
Georgie
I know
comes
his mother,
from...
but-
Yeah, he comes from his mum, bro.
Yeah.
Macedonia.
Yeah.
He's
Nah.
Macedonian.
Makedonia.
Yeah, don't fuck around.
No, he
bloody-
comes from Doncaster. No, where are you from?
No, I'm from Narry Warren.
Now he lives in Narry. But yeah, but like I meant more the podcast. Like,
Yeah, no,
he's
so-
a familiar face, isn't he?
Yeah, he's... I don't know if he's one of your like old childhood friends, but he's been on the podcast before.
Yeah.
He's the last time he was on the podcast, he told a very, very interesting,
Compelling
and fun
story. Yeah.
and it went pretty viral.
Yeah.
300,000
Like herpes.
views. Did pretty good. People love the story. It was an awesome story.
Fucking amazing story. So if you don't remember or didn't watch it, what episode was it?
Episode something. I don't know. The one with Georgie.
Yeah, so it's on Shopify. Yeah. Or
No, not
Spotify.
Spotify.
Yeah, that one. Because I'm
No,
ethnic
fuck
and
Shopify.
the dyslexic at the same time. So
Yeah.
that's fucked me. All right. So, getting to the point. George has now joined the podcast.
Yeah, bro.
All right. He's the Jamie of the podcast.
Well, he's the Jaime.
The
He's
Jaime.
Jaime.
Who's that?
Jaime. I don't Jamie, but in Spanish.
Jaime. Oh, yeah. Like
ethnic.
Jesus, but
Yeah.
Jamie. Oh, I get it.
Jaime.
You're fucking intelligent.
I'm on point today, bro. No, but we got Jorge. There's another one.
Jorge.
Jorge.
Well,
It's
my dad used to call me Jole.
Jole.
Jolly.
Jole. I had,
Okay, so the reason behind that is George, Jorge, he is going to be the Jaime, like a hymen,
Yeah.
and he's going to feed us information that we don't know because we don't know much, and then he's just going to be around to fill the gaps and
just help produce,
He's
bro.
going to be like a mother.
Because why? Because we're in a new fucking headquarters. We're at
Yeah.
Donkeyman Records HQ.
Yep.
This is the second episode
wanna
we're
do
doing
this.
here. You do whatever you want, bro. Second episode we've done here. And we've been absolutely hammered, so we
fuck
haven't
yeah.
put out episodes for a while. Talking into his penis. Haven't done an episode for a while, but we're back.
A long time, man.
And
we did, what's his name?
We did Sixpence
Yep.
last.
We'll make change with hair.
Make
Yeah,
change.
it was a good episode. He was,
yeah.
really overwhelmed with that, wasn't
Yeah.
he?
Yeah,
So
it was
that
a fun
turned out
episode.
well. So yeah, so now having George here, he's going to help us out, making sure the show is a lot better.
Yeah,
I
fucking
believe. Not that it wasn't good, but it was difficult for you to do the production and
do everything, yeah.
everything.
Absolutely,
And
yeah.
now that George is here, that's going to take a lot of load off you. And with his interjections and stuff like that, through the course of the show, it will be an additional, layer of
Voice,
your
opinions.
experience for the audience.
Absolutely.
So yeah,
And
fucking sick.
yeah, so we've been trying to tee this up for a while, since last year, to be honest.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Well, since the start of the show, we
pretty
pretty
much.
much through
Yeah,
our
yeah.
brainstorming, and we knew, and I always wanted George
Yeah.
to participate in
He's always
something.
been in my ears, that's for sure. Like,
Yeah,
I've always mentioned
100%.
him.
And yeah, now it's come together finally, and now we've got some, Georgie boy with us.
Now he's here. Hopefully, we should do this every Wednesday. We're going to start producing
Yeah,
a whole
it's
bunch
gonna be every
more.
Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah. We're going to be producing a whole bunch of other podcasts as well, but this will be Wednesdays. We'll get some guests on as well. Because there's quite a lot of people that have been messaging me wanting to come on. So
Yeah, that's good.
I'll tee that up.
Well, and now that the show's back on, that's what's going to happen because
know.
just people were wondering where we were.
Yeah.
Here we are. Just for your information.
Yeah.
We're back.
Well, I was touring Africa.
Yep.
I've been away for about 4 months in Africa.
Whereabouts in Africa?
So I went up to Ethiopia,
Nice.
down to South Africa. Went up
He's
there
getting
looking
jerked
for...
off by hippos.
Hippos.
Look, her name's Cheryl, but okay.
Cheryl
yeah.
hippo, sexy bitch.
Yeah, no, I was looking for anacondas.
Yeah.
Yeah, what
You
were you
found
doing?
one, didn't you?
Yeah, I found some.
What was his name?
His name was Jerry.
Jerry the anaconda.
Jerry the Anaconda. Anaconda. We are not sponsored by Anaconda.
We should be.
We should be.
Anaconda,
So if you're
reach
listening-
out. We will give you the pleasure of sponsoring us.
Yes,
Yeah?
please. I beg you, please.
Don't worry, man. We don't need your fucking
we don't need
sponsorships,
Anaconda.
mate.
We're actually in the talks with
Please.
BCF.
Who?
BCF.
Boating, camping, fishing.
They're competitors
Yeah, are they? I thought
No.
fucking Ted's was their competitors, no?
to Anaconda.
Oh, no. Yeah,
Ted's
Yeah,
cameras.
they do cameras.
Yeah, bro. This
Ted's,
guy.
hit us up.
Ted's.
Yeah, I like Ted's.
He's a nice bloke.
Anyone that wants to sponsor this show, it would be in your benefit,
It would
in
be.
your best interest.
Especially if you want your family to stay alive.
No.
Yeah. Fuck, I lost my train of thought, bro.
Yeah.
You scared me a bit then.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I
just
tend to do that.
Yeah.
What's happened since we've been off air? A
Oh,
lot.
well, there's so much. Well, firstly, I mean, since the last podcast, I suppose, we've thrown an event. We had a launch party. We had the Our Cosmic Connection event happen here. We're starting to just pick up the ball here, like at the Donkeyman Records HQ. Everything's kind of starting.
Pick up some traction
Traction, yeah, that's
towards
what I meant.
different ventures that we've got
Pretty much.
happening.
And yeah, from here, it's just, seeing where we go, Been recording a whole bunch. Been doing stuff with 4-4 and Cal from Chosen Entertainment. They're awesome. Have them on the podcast at some point.
We need more lighting.
We need more lighting. So
True.
any lighting companies out there, hit us up. The Sun, perhaps.
Oh no. Well, we want to give a thanks to someone.
True. Yeah, fucking DJ City hit us up, bro. They hooked us
up.
up, man. They hooked us up with a whole bunch of
I'm looking at
audio gear, live gear and stuff. They were awesome. And yeah, bro, fucking go to DJ City. They're sick cunts.
Yeah, they're fully sick because they need ambulances to help.
They're sick. I think Mr. DJ is missing.
So
a
what
limb.
happened? Tell the audience the story. When you went to DJ City, what were you going there for?
So I was going there. So it was pretty crazy actually because we had the first event for the first pretty much paid event. We had tickets for $10. So Our Cosmic Connection takeover, Mr. Congo and Basil Leslie, and we needed a new sound system. So
Sound system, sneaky sound system.
sorry, not sound system. I needed
PA.
Well, we needed a PA system, but I went there for
Sound
cables. I went there for cables because I needed a whole bunch of cables because we had one, but it was all right. And I was looking at their stuff and started talking to the guy, and he really liked what we were doing, And he's like, "Fuck, I reckon we can help you guys out." And yeah, they fucking sorted us out with some speakers and a whole bunch of other cool shit, some lights and stuff, and it's fucking awesome.
How much were you out of pocket at that point?
There's something that we can't disclose.
Yeah. So they looked after us.
They looked after us, yeah.
Close to the point. So whatever happened, the fact is that now we've got some awesome gear to do the events with.
It's just the support,
They
just
supported us. They helped us out.
yeah.
So DJs, producers.
Yeah. And fuck, while we were
lighting
there, bro.
specialists, anyone that needs anything like that, road gear, fucking hit them up, man.
Fucking oath.
All
It's
right.
fucking even crazy while we're there. So we got all this stuff and we're like, fuck, how are we going to get it back to the factory? And literally as we walked in, fucking Nonny, art by TDR, he's an artist and he was, all his art is around the place here.
Yep.
He was there buying a DJ console
What
for
are the
his
chances?
wife.
Because
and
why was he buying a console? Because he saw shit that he saw
Yeah.
at Donkeyman HQ.
At Donkeyman Records HQ is my influence, bro.
Well, he saw my decks.
Yeah, he
fuck
saw
with.
your
So,
decks.
Yeah,
Alright, he
he
saw
saw,
your decks,
my
right.
decks, and he's like his missus one's decks. But I'm like, it's not a girl's thing, all right, bro? All right, the missus should be in the kitchen, but she wants to mix it up behind the decks, which is good. That's
Yeah.
excellent, and inspired her. I'm like, fuck yeah! And then he ended up having like he bought us the gear that we got.
Yeah, fucking oath. He helped me bring it to the headquarters.
Yes, so
Like,
that turned out
Just
awesome.
fucking random.
And
And if you fucking want some good, like he's like, I don't know if he's the only, but he's definitely one of, very few Punjabi graffiti artists. He's very talented.
And I was going to say, he's got his art here.
Yeah.
It's for sale. It sure as ain't cheap because it's
No.
freaking massive. They're massive installations. They're beautiful pieces of artwork. They're actually breathtaking.
Yeah, some of them are 2
If you're interested
meters.
in supporting this wonderful artist, support him. Come through. We do Afterpay. We do cash. We do FPOS. You name it. We can facilitate any purchase. If you want something, I can't speak on his behalf, but if you want something curated, he does wonderful pieces.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
have other wonderful artists that we can curate art with.
So many.
If you need something done, contact us here.
Absolutely. Contact us.
On this number here.
Communication is the key, mate. If you need something done for your business, side of your store, business, you need something on canvas, graffitied, we've got artists here.
Yeah, we've got
That's
so
the
many,
point
man.
of this venue. So yeah, let us know if you need something. Otherwise, Lumine XNeon will take care of your signage, man.
BlueNextNeon.com.au.
All right.
And Frank Walker from National Tire.
All right, Frank Walker.
No, so I reckon we'll get into Georgie boy here.
Well, we'll get into him,
Fucking,
that's for sure.
Well, don't,
You were
don't-
saying
don't get
before-
too close.
Yeah. So what were you doing on the night that Marilyn died?
Which Maryland?
You know, bro. No, so you were telling us before that you've had some just before we started recording that you got some another interesting story or some pretty funny stories.
Besides the story I had,
Yeah.
the last time I was here, which is 20 years ago now.
Yeah, right. Well,
Happening
actually,
to-
speaking, so before I'll cut you off, sorry, about that story. So, firstly, there's a lot of people online who were saying how it was fake and, oh, this is bullshit. This never happens in Macedonia, or yada, yada, yada.
Yeah, fake story. There's no mafia in Macedonia.
No, but we did.
Mafia everywhere, you morons. Or
Exactly.
They call themselves mafia. They're not
Yeah.
mafia.
But we
right,
don't-
it's
like-
right. They're not mafia.
No, but we get what
Mafia's-
we mean.
they're
There's
from-
gangs.
Yeah, there's
gangs,
underworld figures, underworld.
Organised crime.
Organised crime.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of people kind of, talking shit, whatever. And then somebody actually posted an article of the event, and it's actually listed as one of the most catastrophic events to happen in Macedonia.
Yeah.
And all the details are online. You can go read, like, it's word for word what you were telling. Like, it's fucking incredible, this story. Like, so yeah, to all those guys that said it was fake, go fuck yourself.
It's fucking true.
Most of them would have been kids that weren't even born.
Of course.
Back
yeah.
then.
Of course.
Yeah.
And it's as true as the event that happened in Kochani. Not
Fuck,
just, I
yeah.
wanted to mention that. The travesty, the tragedy that happened there. So there are, just a little bit of a segue to
Yeah.
things that are occurring in Macedonia. That tragedy that occurred shouldn't have happened, but there are foundations and charities that are participating
Yeah.
that I would like to give links to. I don't know them off the top of my
That's right, I'll
head,
put 'em
but
up,
the
yeah.
Macedonian Football Organisation of Australia, all the football teams
Yeah.
that are representing any Macedonian affiliation or have any connection to the diaspora, they have their own foundation or charity that they've put together that
Yeah.
we can put links,
Yeah.
if I can, please, that I would like people to contribute to.
Yeah,
if possible.
fucking oath.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was crazy. I actually saw something else. They went to another one of the event organisers' factories and burned it down.
Where?
The
Over
other
there?
day over
Oh,
there,
there.
yeah, because
Yeah. Oh, yes,
apparently
yes,
it was
yes.
all neglect. Like he just,
It
it
was.
was all shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah,
so don't do fireworks inside.
no,
The thing about fireworks in Australia, like I know from that wedding industry, fireworks, there's only a handful, or if any people that are holding licenses to discharge and to
Yeah.
set up fireworks. And at that, there's a reason for it.
Yeah.
It's such a volatile thing dealing with gunpowder and charges and stuff like that, especially indoors.
Yeah.
Let alone in essentially like shit venue that they were doing it in
Yeah.
over
Yeah.
there. The
Yeah.
thing was all foam. You know what I mean?
It's just
So-
begging to be on fire.
Yeah, it was just begging. And then mate, who needs sparklers, bro? It's not a 5-year-old birthday party, mate.
no, fuck.
Yeah, but beside that, George's things that happen over there in Masso. So shit happens there in a little
Yeah.
country of 2 million people,
Shit happens, man.
you know.
Fuck.
So, but it's more amplified because it's such a small population and it hurts, you know.
Is Preston Lions doing anything for them?
Yeah,
Yeah.
All the Macedonian related or affiliated clubs
Yeah.
have come together. There's a charity that they've organised that
Yeah.
sends money there directly.
Yeah.
Based on all the link, I don't know the
Yeah,
name
yeah.
of it.
I'm sure
or
I'll
whatever
go.
the-
But that brings me to. Sorry, again, we'll get back to your
Yeah,
stories.
that's, sorry. My bad.
But
all
fucking,
good, all
do you want
good.
to tell peoples about Preston Lions, bro?
About what?
Fucking you lighting up the.
Well, let's talk about it later.
Later?
I don't, man.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
feel
yeah.
sick about that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
It's fine. We can promote all that stuff. Yes, I have
Yeah.
We've done things with the Preston Lions here
Yeah.
in Melbourne. I've
Okay,
done
mate.
something for them that was really. I had the opportunity to do something really special.
Lumine XNeon.
I wasn't planning on talking about it today.
No, fair enough.
But yeah, we've done something of kind of. I don't know whether I'd call it sponsorship, but I donated a new light box logo sign for
Yeah.
them. So of the lion. So
Yeah. So if you see that lit up, you know
if you
who
see it
it
lit
is.
up, it was because I had the chance to do that.
Fucking oath.
It was amazing. Full 360, 180 moment, 360 moment, whatever you call it.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
a fan of the club since I was a little kid watching it with my uncle.
Yeah.
And
fucking
yeah,
oath.
and so that happened. I reached out to them. They allowed me to put one of my signs up. So
It's fucking
now everyone gets to see it.
Yeah. It's amazing.
But yeah, we'll talk about
All
that
right.
another day.
Georgie,
Yes.
let's go, bro.
All right.
Story
so, yeah, besides that happening 20 years ago, I decided to go back 5 years later, which would have been 2010. and I went there again with my mum. This time, instead of staying there 3 months, we only stayed like 2 months. And actually, no, sorry. 2010, I went there.
Yep.
Nothing really happened that holiday.
Yep.
Besides me going back to that kafana.
Yeah.
Because for the last 5 years, when it happened, it was all in my. That's all I could think about.
Yeah.
You know, instead of him hitting this, I didn't say this last time. He hit me with the gun,
Yeah.
but he could have gone like this.
He could have shot you. Yeah.
Bang. I'm dead. 20 years ago, I'm dead.
That's thoughts that you get from trauma, PTSD, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Fuck, if only this happened, it'd be different, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all because I decided to, push someone.
Push him. Yeah.
I don't know anybody. And then from behind, there you go, bang.
Yeah. Fuck. We'd be talking to a different Georgie boy right now.
You wouldn't even know me.
Yeah.
You'll know me. You'll be like, oh, I remember
sad
him.
about you. No,
Yeah.
I would have been,
You probably would have mentioned me by
Yeah, bro.
bro.
association. That's it.
Fucking
I
hell.
would never forget you.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that would suck for me.
Yeah.
It would suck for you to be gone that way. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. So I decided to go back there and to stand in front of the kafana and just get it off my shoulders.
yeah,
To go there, face my fears and go, listen, I've had enough of these thoughts in my head and, thinking about this shit. I just want it over
Yeah.
and move on. And that's what I did. And from that point on, I had a great time. I went back another 3 times.
Fair.
But during those times, which the next time would have been 2013, a couple of funny things happened. First one that happened was went to a beer festival.
Okay.
which one?
I think it was in Prilep.
Of course, yes.
Yeah. And I went there with
That's in like September or something, isn't it?
I can't remember when it was. When did
It's
I
after
go?
when they get back from school, kind of.
I think it was September.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
after my birthday.
Because-
I remember being to one.
I was there for 5 months
Yeah.
during that holiday. So and I came back I think in October.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so
That's
it would have been
end of-
about that.
End of
Yeah.
summer.
So went to this beer festival, had my camera and had a bum bag with my phone in there and my wallet, all my stuff there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm walking around and I'm recording everything. It's dark, you've got lights because of the DJ and
Yeah.
all that shit, but it's hard to see where I'm going.
Yeah.
And I remember walking up these stairs and I trip and I fell down into a swimming pool.
Yo. Fuck.
A swimming pool or
A
like
swimming
a
pool.
fountain?
In the club.
in the club they had a pool.
Yes, in the club they had a pool.
Right. See.
And I fall down.
Fuck.
How deep was the swimming pool?
Well, I don't know how to swim.
Oh shit.
Shit.
So for me, it felt
Doesn't matter how
like
deep.
it was fucking
Yeah.
unlimited.
Yeah.
Forever, yeah.
Forever, yeah. And I fell not forwards, but I fell
the side.
sideways.
Oh fuck.
And when you fall sideways, how do you get your balance?
Yeah.
You don't.
Yeah. So I'm fucking
Yeah.
what's the word?
Flailing.
Yeah, that's the one. Anyway, doing that shit. I couldn't grab onto the fucking edge of the swimming pool. I'm like, help me, I cannot swim. But if I stood up,
You.
I swear to God,
That's what happened to me in the
the
bathtub.
water would have been up to here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I panicked in the bathtub one time. I was saying,
Fuck.
stand up,
So,
nigga.
so I'm fucking panicking, fucking arms,
Yeah.
fucking going all over the place. Everyone's turning around. They got their drinks in their hands. They're looking at me. They're like, what the fuck's this guy doing?
So having a good time.
No one's helping
How
me.
embarrassment.
Yeah, very fucking embarrassment.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Then one of my cousins jumps into the fucking pool,
Yeah.
grabs me,
Yeah, empties the water out. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I managed to grab onto the fucking pool, lift myself up, spitting out water. I go the camera.
Fuck.
He jumps back in again, grabs my camera. That's fucking gone.
Yeah.
Was
All
it?
the footage that I filmed,
Fuck.
gone. My fucking my phone was in my pocket, but I had one of those old ones where you take off the battery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I managed to, fucking
Shake that off.
shake the
Is it
water and all
Nokia
that
or
shit.
Ericsson or some shit.
No, it was a fucking Samsung.
Samsung S5
Oh,
or something.
yeah.
No,
Yes.
Note
Oh,
2.
Note
I know,
Yeah,
you love
yeah,
your
yeah.
notes.
Yeah,
He's
lucky
a note nerd.
Yeah.
And so my phone was fucked. My fucking, all my cards and shit are all wet now. My money's all fucked. My camera's gone. And they told me go back to the hotel. I went back to the hotel. I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do about my phone now?
Yeah.
So I put in some rice. I found some fucking rice, put it in there.
That's the heaps of rice.
Yeah, left it overnight. The next day, somehow it fucking turned on. It was working.
Rice, bro.
But the camera
No.
was finished.
On the phone.
No, the actual camera.
No, the
your
camera,
camera.
the video camera. I had a fucking JVC Handycam.
Fuck. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
A little way. Fuck.
Shit.
That's all right. You deal with the camera.
So
But
that's
it's more the embarrassment, bro. Like fucking.
they
1
still
foot
know
of
me.
water.
If you ask people about some crazy tourist
Yeah.
jumping in the swimming pool, they
They'll talk
They were
about
like,
it.
oh, yeah, I
They
know
will
that
talk
kind of-
about it.
Which town? Oh, that was in Prilep.
Prilep.
Fuck, that's my hometown. That's where I was born. So I know the beer festival and then
Yeah, Pivo Fest,
Pivo
whatever.
Fest,
It is.
Yeah.
and there's Vino Fest afterwards in Kavadarci and all those towns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's funny as fuck, man.
They always give me shit. My cousin's always like,
Yeah.
fucking.
Do you got-
Did
do
you
you have
did you learn to
cousins?
swim? You live in Australia,
Yeah.
surrounded by fucking water, and you don't know how to swim. And I'm like,
Yeah, Macedonia is landlocked.
Yeah.
but I had a phobia. My
okay.
father once, I saw Jaws
Yeah. Okay.
when I'm young.
Yeah.
Of course you did. Steven
My dad
Spielberg.
decides to take me to the fucking beach with his
Okay.
friend.
Yeah, Jaws.
Puts me on his shoulders, swims fucking out. I'm screaming like, take me back, take me
Yeah.
back. And he just fucking dunks me in. And he's laughing. He's like, I'm drowning at
Holy
this point.
shit.
He's laughing at his friend. And that's how I developed the phobia of swimming.
See,
Wow.
it was a completely opposite for me, bro.
Yeah.
Tell you the story. I almost drowned at Frankston Beach. I was with my dad and his friend Laze. Anyway, anyway, he used to come to the church back in the day. Anyway, so like they went off for a swim. I was on the shore. They said, "Stay here. We'll come back." They went off. I don't know why they fucking went that far. I'm like, I was bored, so I went after him. Tide got me. Something got me underneath. Fucking. Like I started panicking. The water started taking me down. At this point, I was like 7 or 8. Panicked, man. Scared. Started sucking in water. All I can see is just light disappearing. Bro, until I had my hand up until Chichko Lazo grabbed my hand by the wrist and just fucking yanked me up, saved me, bro. I was gone. And then I panicked. Same thing. But I was lucky in that instance. And my dad said at that moment, never panic in water.
Yeah, that's the thing.
The first thing.
If you
Never
panic,
panic.
that's
you're
when you're
gone.
going to drown.
Yeah. One time I went out on a boat. My
Was that at
dad.
band camp?
It was at band camp. My dad took
One
me out
time.
on a boat, and we're driving out, and he hit a wave too hard, and it
Yeah.
bounced
Fuck.
and knocked him out of the boat.
That's it.
I was like 8, 9.
Like those stupid bitches on that speedboat.
Yeah, exactly
Yeah,
like that.
fucking
Almost like that,
show
bro.
it.
Yeah. And he fucking jumped out, and
Yeah.
he can't swim.
Fuck.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Dad.
I'm not a strong. Yeah, fuck him. But I'm not a strong swimmer. I reckon. I reckon that, like, I've learned how to swim to some point just to keep myself, like, surviving.
Yeah, yeah. I
I
can,
can
I can
keep my
swim.
feet
100%.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Swim underwater, but that doesn't help because you run out of oxygen.
I still haven't learned how to swim.
Yeah,
Still haven't learnt,
We should
no.
do it. We'll get a wading pool here. We'll get one of those inflatable ones. Get
I
some
need
floating-
the floaties.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
And you need a rubber ducky fucking
Rubber
thing.
Yeah,
ducky
yeah.
and the fucking
We'll go to
snorkel.
Frankston.
I reckon we should
Okay.
try and get someone to teach you, like Ian Thorpe.
Yeah, we'll do a
Someone
fucking video
impressive.
about
Yeah, we'll try and
teach
do
the
something.
schmuck how to fucking
Yeah.
swim.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And you can wear a fucking mankini.
Man,
Yeah,
nah,
you look
listen, I'm not
nice.
Borat, man.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I saw one of them in Gold Coast when I went there last
Mankini,
year.
They were promoting mankinis heavily. In
should have bought
Gold
one.
Coast.
Australians love him, bro.
Yeah, but then now they do different color mankinis, especially during schoolies.
Yeah. You can't call them mankinis anymore.
Yeah,
you
why?
can't assume their genders.
What is it?
It's
Daykinis.
It's a man.
It's a daykini.
Daykini.
Oh man, one, Georgie, you're not as dumb as you look, bro.
Hey.
Yeah.
Not as dumb as you are.
Yeah, true.
Daykini. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
I told Scott once. I go to him. Scott, no friends. He goes, Scott more than you.
Who's Scott,
Fuck
though?
you, Scotty from school. Scott Morley. Fuck you, Scott Morley. You're a fucking dickhead. No, probably
No
isn't.
shit.
So yeah, that's one story out of that holiday. The next one was, you know Tsobe, my uncle,
If I see him,
the little
if I
dude.
see him, yeah, probably.
You probably know.
I know him. I know
Anyway.
everyone, but I just don't know their names. I know people's faces.
That's all right. So he decided to put a bucket of water and 2 watermelons in the bathtub of my grandfather's.
In Masso?
Yeah, in Massa. Now I need to have a shower. I want to have a shower,
Yeah.
but this shit's in the way. So like, what do? Instead of tipping the water, I decide
To move the whole thing?
to fucking pick it up, but I bend down.
Yeah.
instead of bending my knees,
Yeah.
I'm bending my back like
Yeah.
this to pick the fucking thing up. What's going to happen if you do that?
You
You hurt
fuck
your
your back
back.
up.
My back, it felt like someone stabbed me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt a fucking pinch and I dropped to the ground.
Collapsed.
Fuck.
Bang. I fell down on the floor. I lost all feeling from my waist down. I was paralyzed.
You pinched a nerve, yeah. What happened then?
What happened then? First of all, besides panicking, I start yelling, "Help, help." My grandfather's in the other room. It was just me and him.
Yeah, he's over there.
He
What's he
doesn't-
gonna do,
He
bro?
doesn't hear that well.
Fuck.
And he's got that Thai lady attached to him.
Yeah. So I've decided I need to open the door
Yeah.
so he can hear me. But I can't. I got no feeling in my legs. Somehow I have to move my body, and the door's like right over here.
Yeah.
I crawl. Took me maybe 10 minutes to get from here to there.
Fuck. And I know they've got small bloody bathrooms over there too.
I managed to get there, but now my body is in the way for me to open the door.
Oh fuck.
I can't
Yeah.
open the door.
You can't move back.
Now I start banging on the door.
Yeah.
My grandfather hears me, comes, he goes, "What's wrong?" And I go, "I
Opens
need
the
you to-"
door, knocks you out.
I explained to him my back is fucked. Open the door or call someone for help.
Yep.
He
How do you say paralyzed in Macedonian? You're
I have
fucked
no
there,
idea.
bro. Paliriziran.
all I said was, "I'm
fucking-
fucked. Help me, I'm
Zaybans-
fucked."
Yeah.
Because I don't know.
Translate.
Yeah, my Maso is not the
Yeah,
best.
it's not-
Like I'm speaking broken Maso,
Yeah.
and he's speaking full Maso.
Yeah.
And somehow we're communicating.
Yeah.
Anyway, he calls up my uncle. Took about maybe 10 minutes
Like
for
this
him to
fucking
come.
Australian retard.
Ah.
Yeah.
He goes, "You fucking kangaroo."
Yeah.
Somehow he opens the door. He had to jump over the fucking sink or whatever it is. Jump over, picks me up, puts me on the couch.
You weren't training then, but at that point, like this, you've always been training, but you weren't such a unit.
No,
Yeah.
training, but yeah, it
Not like
wasn't
this,
as big.
not a fucking cough there.
Whatever.
All right.
Anyway, I still didn't have any feeling from the waist down. So he decides to call up this dude. Took him an hour to come.
Yeah, from a fucking
He
different
came
village.
from Selov, some village. I don't know.
I know what happens when they call people. They
Yeah,
fucking
Fucking
he
come.
goes, "I know someone."
Have
Yeah,
to
you
find a
gotta
camel
fucking
and
train
shit.
and a bus
Yeah.
to get there.
A train. Oh, I thought like a camel and a
Yeah,
donkey.
no, we've got donkeys. No
Yeah,
camels in
donkeys.
Massage.
So while I'm waiting, I'm on the couch, but every 5, maybe 10 seconds,
Yeah.
it feels like stab,
Again.
stab. Ooh, ooh. You know what I mean? Like it's the worst feeling you could,
Yeah.
like someone keeps on stabbing you.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like. Finally, this dude comes. Now they've put me onto the floor, facing downwards.
Yeah.
Yep. They pull down my pants. My crack is showing.
Yeah,
I've
nice.
got this doctor dude, my grandfather, my uncle, and
And
my
the
uncle's
donkey.
friend. All these grown men looking at my ass.
Yeah. Ooh.
Well,
they
this
see the
guy-
cake off.
Did you get a Did you get a hard on?
Well, this I don't know who had a heart on, but I was
Someone
fucked.
did.
You were
At least one
paralysed.
of the odds are at least one of those dudes had a heart on.
Yeah.
How the hell could I feel a heart on?
Yeah.
I couldn't feel
Nah,
from
that's
the waist
fucked.
down.
Yeah. Fucking
Yeah.
hell.
There was that was fucked. Anyway, this guy does some Mortal Kombat shit.
Yeah.
He
fucking
grabs my
Shaolin.
spine,
Yeah.
goes crink crink. I don't know how, man, but it was like, ooh, what the fuck?
It was good.
I felt something, but I
Yeah.
still couldn't
Yeah.
move my
It
shit
takes a
after.
while.
Yeah. It took a while. They put me back onto the couch. Now I'm still getting a bit of those spasms.
Yeah.
And then finally, maybe about 2 hours later, I could move my
Penis.
Penis?
toe. No,
We both went there.
yeah,
No.
my dick was fucking going.
Yeah,
"Woo!"
suck. Yeah, like the other guy's dicks.
Yeah.
Go.
No, my
Your toe.
my big toe started to wiggle.
Yeah.
So I could
Ooh,
move
fuck.
it. Yeah, I was
Yeah, and
excited.
then you were like, this little piggy went to market.
This little piggy went, hoo-hoo. But yeah,
How exciting. That
I
would have
s-
been relief.
it was a
Yeah.
big
Can
fucking
imagine,
relief.
man.
I thought that day, that's it, I'm
paralyzed.
fucking wheelchair.
Yeah, no shit.
Fuck.
Snapped a nerve.
That's crazy, man.
But imagine
How long
they
did it
brought
take
this
for you to recover?
Shaolin motherfucker.
Fucking Mr. Miyagi over here.
Oh, I don't know what he did,
Was
man.
he
I
Asian?
swear to God, no, he's Maso.
Maso?
That's
Massos?
Asian,
Oh.
bro, too. We're
Fair
Asian
enough.
as well.
Yeah.
But it felt like he went into the spine, like he
Yeah.
grabbed the fucking thing and
Some
twisted
people are
it.
gifted, man.
Probably-
we have
probably a
gifted
slick
people in
disc.
that country. I had parasites, bro. I had worms in, like, I was disturbed as a kid. This lady they sent, my grandfather did not believe it. She got a straw. She took out live parasite worms out of my ears.
What are you talking about, man?
Yeah, bro. she'll get a stroke.
Sucking fucking worms out of your head.
We have parasites in our bodies, right? And you know, kids where they get disrupted in their sleep, and sometimes you feel movements in your inner ears or throughout, like, you know, in your eyes, you get irritated.
What the fuck? This is the first time I've heard this
people
shit.
are like, open your mouth. Like, they're like, they check her mouth to see if she's holding anything that, you know, but she'll suck them out of your ears.
So she sucked a parasite out of your ear.
Parasites and also out of your eyes. She can take them out of your eyes.
Did she suck your dick as well?
No, I can do that myself. I'm missing one rib. But what I'm saying, my point is, like that guy with that fucking treatment that he do, he's like a magician, yeah? We have special people there, bro.
I wish I could
shit,
fucking get him something as a
gift.
As a gift for what he did. He saved my life, man. He saved my life.
Imagine coming to a Western hospital and then fucking, he's probably like a physio or something like that. But like, imagine doctors interfering then later, you know, because that happens. They're like, oh, we'll have to surgically change that.
Yeah.
And you'll be in and out of fucking hospital all your life fixing a little niggly back issue.
Yeah.
He's got to come along and fucking...
It took me a few months to recover.
Of course, it would have been still tender, that nerve.
The first few days were so bad. Imagine
gift.
trying to go to the toilet and sitting on there.
Fucking
that was just... It was hell.
Yeah, man.
It was so hard.
And then it would have ruined the rest of your... Because like, see, Masso is the sort of place you can't sit and... You want to go out.
Yeah.
You want to do stuff. You want to be around. You want to go out to the kafani.
I pretty much 1 month was pretty much a write-off.
Yeah. Fuck that.
And then I slowly
that sucks.
got back into it. No, near the end, that was fucking all
Yeah,
good.
I know, but missing out on a whole month.
Yeah, but
So
I was
it
there
took you
for
a
5
month.
months.
It took you a month to recover.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. But another month, slowly,
Yeah.
you know,
into it.
walking, no running, no jumping, none of this kind of shit. Absolutely no exercise.
So what year was that you went? What was the last time you've been as well?
Well, the last time was 2014.
Fuck.
This was 2013.
So you've been a few times, huh?
Yeah.
I wish I'd been that many times, bro. I love it there. I love it there. So if anyone that hasn't been to Masso,
If Macedonia wants to sponsor the podcast,
fucking
we're
go,
open
man.
for it, bro.
We'll do their tourism, like, go. All over Macedonia, all the uncharted lands of Macedonia, the occupied lands, but mainly what they call the northern part of the whole entire Macedonia.
Yeah.
That's where we come from. That's where we're born, or I was born. You were born there?
I was born there. I was born there.
Yeah, we're both born there. High five to that. And I love it, man. Like, they make you feel like you're a migrant when you go there. You're like, oh, you left us. But you know what? Fuck you to those cunts. But I love Macedonia, bro. I'm an Australian Macedonian. I love it here. I love it there.
Yeah.
There's both sides of the globe. There's so many things that both countries can offer. I wish I could just bring them together, like New Zealand and Australia.
But was it your choice to come here?
No, my parents' choice, bro.
There you go.
Yeah.
You see?
My parents took me away from my whole family nucleus. I only met my dad on the plane here, really.
Yeah.
He was in the army so many years over there.
Imagine how different your life would have been
Over
if
there.
you grew up there and lived there.
Yeah, like, really would have been awesome being around with my family. Our family was set up there, like, good. We're established.
Yeah.
We became established in Australia. So no matter where, I would have had a good life. I'm not complaining about my life here.
No, neither
Australia's
am I.
great,
Neither am I.
But when you go Masso, you want to kiss the ground
Yeah.
Yeah.
that you land on, and you're like, fuck, this place is so open in a way where you can go anywhere, do anything, chat to anyone, eat anything, whatever.
Yeah.
Drive anywhere you want.
Yep.
When you come to Australia, I still kiss the land.
Yeah.
I still love it, but people fuck it up. Either way, people fuck it up over there for us, the politicians here, civilians, you know. The mafia, the underworld is more in your face over there. You got to imagine 2 million people here. There's 27 million
Almost
people.
30.
We don't see Mokbel unless you go to Carlton.
Yeah.
He's back, yeah?
Yeah, he's
Mokbel.
back. He finally got out.
Thank God. Good
He's
for him.
coming on the podcast next week.
Yeah, next
we
week.
got him on the podcast.
Next week,
Thank
so stay
you,
tuned.
Uncle Tony Mokbel.
Uncle Tony Mokbel.
We are very happy about your release, mate.
Yep.
But,
Can't wait to have you
very
around,
good. So, yeah. But yeah, I don't know how we got on to... Yeah, but the point is, Australia's the best country. Australia, good country. Macedonia, good country.
Chile,
Let's
good
put them
country.
together. Chile, Mexico as well.
Mexico, good country.
Yeah, no border issues here.
No
we
border
love
issues.
Chile. We love Chilean people. And Chilenas. We love the Chilenas, yeah? Sexy bitches. I think the Chilean men are very attractive too. They're more attractive than the women to some point.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, I went to work. Actually, a guy that worked at Cashies, Josh. His dad, one day, he was walking out of his garage and the garage door fell on his head.
Oh.
Ended up a quadriplegic rest of his life.
That sucks, bro.
That's fucked up.
Could you imagine such a free? That's a home. Remember we discussed that, like a home accidents are very common.
Yeah.
Like Molly Meldrum, shit like
Yeah,
that.
because you were up in the attic and shit.
We have a family friend of ours, may he rest,
I have one too.
and he had a severe accident in Gold Coast.
Yeah, no shit.
Self-inflicted, unfortunately, didn't read the height of the water, diving.
Fuck.
So imagine, diving into the
God.
water, and then that changes your life, man.
Fuck. Is he live?
No, no longer.
But fuck, everyone witnessing it as well. That's fucking
Yeah, and family
traumatic.
around, and him having to deal with that heartache of being disabled, kids growing up, and
Fuck.
permanent.
Yeah.
So you're lucky, man.
Yeah.
But I mean, see, like,
I'm lucky, but it's something that could have been avoided. It's a stupid thing.
If you tip the water.
All I had to do was tip the water.
Yeah.
Yes, it was very heavy. The big watermelons, you have to pick it up. And
The
this
watermelons,
this thing was pretty high.
Yeah.
It's not a low
Yeah.
bathtub.
Bathtub.
It's a high one.
They are high
So it's
tubs there.
very hard to bend your knees. There's no way.
And
No
what,
way I could pick it
just
up.
to let you know, over there we eat and harvest a lot of fresh and food and vegetables. And so what they do, they'll get a container, like a laundry container, put in the bathtub, fill it with water, and wash and rinse their fruits and veggies because we buy and consume in large quantities.
And it's a very small apartment they lived in.
Yeah, and then you got to
there's
be
no room.
resourceful.
Yeah.
They don't have a backyard or anything like that. Where are you going to put it? That's the only place.
Yeah,
to
you
put
go to the grocery, the market or whatever, and you get fresh groceries, and you want to wash and clean your things that you eat.
Yeah.
That's how they operate over there. It's very humble and nice and simplistic approach to things, Use your laundry as also like, a bathroom because your kitchen is so small and compact. You've got something there full already, that you're going to have for the dinner that night.
Yeah.
That's how it is. And that's why it sucks.
Yeah.
Fucking little thing ruin you.
It's a little thing. It's could have been totally avoided.
Yeah.
But because I'm in a rush, not using my head,
Yeah.
that's what happened to me. So
Yeah.
you learn from your
Yeah.
lesson and you move on.
Yeah. Fuck. Okay, do you find anything do you have any recurring issues with it or?
Not really, but I try to watch out when I do. Obviously, when I'm picking up
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah, and you're squatting and
and when I'm working out my back,
Yeah.
I'm very careful
Yeah.
with that. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah, so talking about your grandfather's Thai friend, did she end up giving you a happy ending?
No, there was no happy ending, but Steph Che got one.
Steph Che? Did he really? Tell me about Steph Che and his happy endings. I love Steph Che. He's the best.
No. Well,
Does he get frustrated easily?
he didn't. I tried to set him up when he was in Thailand.
With a girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
What do you think?
Asking for a friend, bro.
Maybe he likes Ladyboy. I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe he
The
likes a
lady boy have
monkey.
to
I
tell you if the
fucking
lady
know.
boy. If you ask, they tell you, yeah?
Yeah.
Huh?
They have to tell you if you ask.
Yeah, he had a girl.
She's nice.
There's one girl. We were sitting at the bar. She comes up to him. She's like, "Where you from?" Australia. I love Australia.
they
you know,
love it.
she's going all that.
Yeah, she went to daddy.
And yeah, she went to Dandy, and she had some wipes. She starts wiping him, like
Oh, very hospitable.
like you're a very sweaty man, very sweaty. I wipe you.
Yeah.
And she's being flirty, but he's just like a statue.
Yeah.
He's nervous.
Yeah, well,
He would have barred up, though.
nervous, but he doesn't know how to communicate.
Yeah.
Like how to flirt back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I wish you'd help him.
While we're talking, in front of me is one of the dancers. Her feet are like right here.
Yeah.
Like fucking, they're
All
everywhere.
right, my
man.
question for Steph Che. Is he a virgin?
That's something you need to ask him.
All right, I'll ask him. I'm pointing. I reckon I could help him.
Yeah.
I reckon I could jerk him off first.
Listen,
Take
there's
it
a
to
show
Dandy.
called Mavs or whatever it is.
Mavs?
Married at
Yes.
first sight.
Yeah.
I
watched
My,
that.
told
my
you
girlfriend watches it. I've been watching
last
it.
time
was on
we needed to
Bachelor.
make like an ad or
Yeah.
some shit.
George Maths. I mean, Steph Che Maths.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Steph
know what?
Che Maths.
I know the key to Steph Che.
What's the
Okay.
key?
I'm not. Should I say it now?
Yes, say it now.
All right. So Steph Che, come with me. We go out, have a couple of bevies, and we just go out on the night. That's all. I'm a good wingman. I'm like the Val Kilmer in Top Gun.
Rest his peace.
Rest his
Rest
soul.
in peace. Yes.
Val Kilmer in
Batman.
Top Gun. Okay, Batman. So I'm him. He is I. The same people. But
Yeah, but he's dead and
I
you're
can
alive.
wingman the fuck out.
You're the Iceman.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
too. You know what you remind me of? Which character you'd play? You're the Schwarzenegger guy that, freeze.
Oh
him,
yeah,
bro.
from Batman.
Yeah,
yeah,
but-
The Iceman cometh.
Yeah, you can.
No.
That's the character. Because, you know, with the mouth is lit. Your teeth remind me of that. With
Yeah.
the- yeah. You might- That's you. I reckon we should do a skit on that one.
Fuck
I love,
yeah.
I love all the nerd shit. My
Yeah.
wife's like, "What are you guys going to talk about with George?" I go, "Nerd stuff." Nerd
Nerd
stuff.
nerd stuff.
Celeste, nerd stuff. Okay.
Nerd stuff.
So that's why I segued to Star Wars, like Batman.
You know who's my favorite nerd?
Who?
And I can do his voice very
Hawking?
well. No.
Steve Hawking.
From The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah.
Do you know who I'm
The
talking
friend,
about?
the science guy with the glasses.
Professor Frank.
Hi, Mr. Simpson. Hi. We have the computers and the processors. Hi.
That's the teacher.
Fuck, that was really good.
But how about the kid? Not Nelson.
Which
The
kid?
other one. There's a
Milhouse.
kid. Not Milhouse. There's another. There's another one.
Oh, Martin.
Martin.
Is it?
Yeah.
He's another
I don't know
nerd.
how to do his voice.
Yeah, Martin.
yeah,
Like-
he's the nerd
He's
as
like
well.
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
He's like same. Yeah. I love the Scottish guy. I love the groundskeeper.
Oh, the
Willie.
Scottish-
Groundskeeper Willie. Yeah, I reckon I'm jacked like him too. I can fucking.
Yeah, you
do
look
it
a
with
bit
a
like
hilt.
him.
You
You need
could,
the-
yeah.
I love the
Yeah,
red
because
hair.
I'm
You
like
got a bit of a
passive-aggressive and shit.
twitch to your eye
Just-
as well.
yeah,
You
you
can
need a
snap
bit
it
of-
any
Yeah,
time.
I love
yeah.
that. I
Just
love
rip off the
Groundskeeper Willie.
clothes.
Yeah, fucking he's the
Grease me up, woman.
Yeah, he's the best. Ned Flanders, I don't know about him, bro.
Nothing at all.
Speaking
Nothing
of
at
all the Simpsons, I don't know how we got the Simpsons. Love Simpsons, right?
Yeah.
It's my childhood thing. I reckon it's more funnier, if that's at all possible, on a full episode on DVD. Unedited episodes are
Yeah,
incredibly
yeah.
funny. They work better. Have a joint. I
Yeah.
recommend it.
It's all the first 10 seasons of The Simpsons is fucking
Oh,
the best
legendary.
ever.
We watched season 18 on DVD.
Even up to 20,
It was
yeah. Up to
fucking
20 is pretty good as well.
hilarious.
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
funnier.
yeah. It was
Yeah,
nothing
With my
could top it.
friend, thank God to him showing me that on DVD. I only ever watched them on Channel 10.
Yeah.
And he's a full Simpsons nerd.
Yeah.
Okay, and you'd not like him too. You'd like him a lot. And yeah, his name is, what's his name? Fucking Adam Kovacevic. Adam, hi mate. Thanks for doing that.
Good day, mate.
So you'd like Adam. And
Okay.
he introduced me to
Yeah, yeah.
that on box set.
Fuck yeah, man.
So I recommend watching Simpsons on box set.
When I went to
Excellent.
South,
Especially Blu-ray. I think it was, excellent.
when I went to South by Southwest, it's like I don't know if you know South by Southwest. It's like a big in Austin, Texas, where they shut down the city, and it's a big music kind of festival. But there's a whole bunch of panels, film panels, and it's really fucking. You'd love it. Like you'd fucking love it. But Al Jean, one of the writers from The Simpsons, was doing a talk there, and so I went to him. This guy's like full autistic. He can like name. You can ask him
Special
what-
needs.
Special needs. You can ask him like what episode did Homer do this in, and he'll tell you straight up.
Yeah, that's his show though.
And yeah, of course. It's not he's one of the writers, but like when you hear him talk and even his like witty comments and stuff, it's like Homer. It's fucking weird.
Yeah, so maybe he's part
It's
of the writing
humor.
team.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. It's Al Jean. You see.
Well,
his name
that's the
there as
thing
well.
though. If you practice something long enough, it's part of your life day
It
in,
is,
day out.
yeah.
He can.
He's been doing it for 30 years.
Yeah, it's like when I went at Waterco and learning their parts catalog, you learn all the SKUs, all the
Yeah,
item
yeah.
numbers off by heart.
Oh,
So
that's
he'd
part
know-
1554.
Yeah, he'd know. He'll be like an almanac for Simpsons.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's fascinating.
Do they overdub Simpsons in Macedonia with
No,
Macedonia?
I don't
we can
think
speak. We can understand English. They
Yeah,
used
okay.
to overdub Smurfs.
Yes.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Smurfs back in the day, they call them shroomf. In Macedonia, shroomf.
What? Shroomf?
So shroomf. For Macedonia, in Macedonia, that's what we refer to as Smurfs. If you look at Smurfs, fun fact. All right, type it up, Jamie. So Smurfs in all other different countries is
Yeah.
not Smurfs.
Is it not? No.
No, it's translated into different,
Oh,
many
okay,
different
yeah,
words
yeah.
in different countries.
Yeah.
Google it, Jamie.
Oh, I've got to fucking set him. I haven't seen
Well,
him.
it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Google, all right, jump on Google.
Brave. Whatever.
All right.
Google Chrome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and go different names for Smurfs in other countries and read them out. See if you can pronounce them.
Let's see.
All right. How do we get? Yeah, that's sick, bro. Trust me. So Simpsons, no, I don't know. We call it Simpsons.
Little Simpsons.
But see, Macedonia, if we don't have a different
Home.
word for it, we change the pitch or the tone of
yeah.
the word.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
We ethnicize it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what Spanish do as well. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. You just make it with the accent. That's what my
Yeah.
dad does with everything.
yeah.
He just has his fucking accent.
All right. What do you call Simpsons in different countries? Simpsons.
Smurfs.
Fucking Smurfs, you dickhead. Maybe in Macedonian will be instead of Simpson, it'll be like
Oh, wow.
Petrovsky.
Petrovsky.
All right, here we go.
All right, I can read. George has learning difficulties.
Shut up.
Die Schlumpfe in Germany, it's die Schlumpfe. In Spanish, it's Los Pitufos.
Los Pitufos.
And Puffy in Italian. Puffy?
Puffy.
All right. Click the fucking thing. Click it.
It's not touchscreen, bro.
It's not touchscreen.
All right, fucking touch screener. Go to the, open the other ones. Then we go to other different list of the other countries. The Smurfs. I told you, bro. You don't fucking believe me.
Look, again, you're touching the screen.
Yeah, I've got mild retardation. That's my excuse.
Can you see it? I can't even read it, bro.
Patufet. In Catalonia, it's Patufet.
Patufet.
They got Pitufo.
So what the fuck is
Belgian
Smurfs? Where's Smurfs from? bro?
Schlumpfs. It's based on like a folkloric story, like a folklore.
Yeah. Okay.
They're like gnomes.
Yeah. I know what Smurfs
know?
are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I've
what
seen
are
I've
they
seen
in
Smurfs.
context of the story?
But the actual word
I think they're
Smurfs.
past the shrumpf. So shrumpf, we call it in Macedonian. Correctly speaking, how do we go down here? Scroll it for me.
2 fingers.
Yeah,
Two
oh,
fingers.
2 fingers.
You
That's
gotta
what
do
she
the
said, mate.
two-finger technique.
A fucking 2 fingers. I love a good 2 finger scenario. Papa Smurf, Brainy.
So do they call like Papa Schwumpf?
It wouldn't be Papa. It would be
Tato shroom.
Tato
Papa,
shroom?
Papa.
Tatu Schwumpf.
Pasta shroomfs. So there's on day peo. All right, remember that
Spiro.
for salt. Anyway, I don't want to look at the reason for the name, but my point being is that they call it different in other places.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Every time I talk to people and they say, "Oh, where you from?" I'm from Meso, and they're like, "Oh, say something in Meso."
Yeah. Okay.
Every time I say these words, they always laugh at it.
Yeah.
And it's Yasakam Tebe.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
you're
You
sucking.
see?
Yeah.
Because when you say Yasakam,
Yeah.
what are you sucking?
Yeah.
Yeah, suck
You know, I suck 'em.
Yeah. Yeah.
You would say te sakam.
Te
Two,
sakam.
yeah, te. You, I like you.
Sakam titties. Is that what
Te
you said?
sakam tebe, I like you.
Tebe, sorry.
Te sakam
But if you
titties.
say ya sakam, ya is in referring to female. Ya sakam neze.
I always said yeah.
Ya
sakam.
sakam neze.
You
Like
see,
you're referring.
that's my meso.
If you go to someone directly, te sakam tebe, and then or you go ya sakam neze. Ya sakam
Neze,
neze.
yep.
Yeah, I like her.
Yeah. Okay.
Sakam da fakam na kurat sa skakam.
That's the
And
sakam
what
the
the Serb
sakam.
say, skinny gache, yebi yache.
What about put some?
What about skibbity doo?
Fritz.
Skibbity doobity doo.
So Simon's learning some
You're learning some
Macedonian.
meso now.
Over the
Eventually.
eventually. I'm kind of brainwashing the poor bastard.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of Macedonian words and similarities to the Spanish language. Believe it or
yeah.
not, there are.
What's a
That's-
similar word then?
We pointed out a few.
Oh, there's heaps.
It's more of a roundabout way. You have to actually speak the language side by side to be able to sort of.
It's because I can sometimes understand when
Certain things.
Mladen's talking in Macedonia because I can correlate different words to like how they sound in Spanish.
Yep. It's very, and we have it the same in German with the Germans.
Yeah.
Macedonian is a root language, motherfuckers. It was not a branch language of the Bulgarian Slavophonic shit, man. We gave you all your fucking linguistics, man. So Macedonian is linked to Sanskrit, which is an even older fucking linguistic base.
Yeah.
Argue with me, yeah? So we derive from that. We have a connection, ancient connection to old languages, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So that's why we are so intertwined with so many other varieties of languages that come from all over the world.
Yeah.
Okay? We can communicate with different motherfuckers, including the Greeks.
Yep.
Okay? Or whatever the new shit they call it. Whatever it is. Sorry, editor. Sorry, I love you.
Edited it.
Yeah. But say, we're root languages. The reason why we can understand so many of you.
Yeah.
You can't lie to me in your language. I can tell. If you're Vietnamese, Chinese, Bangladeshi, motherfucker, anything, I know. I can hear you. Because of the gift that I've got. Learning Macedonian, having to speak Yugoslavian, Serbo-Croatian in that country. Coming to Australia, learning fucking English. Checkmate. Learnt German. I can understand that shit too. Checkmate. Fuck the Bulgarian language. I can't understand. Because we come from the Bulgarian language. No, you guys fucked it even harder. Trying to be something you're not. Go back to the fucking Tatars. Tata. Anyway, that was my fucking.
We'll be right back after these short messages.
Cool.
No, bro. So,
My wife
but
said, don't
yeah,
get
so
political. Fuck it. Too late.
already
Too
too
late,
late,
too
bro.
late.
Too late. Shall we see how long we've been going for?
Yes.
Yeah, how long? That's what she said, because it's like a marathon. How long have you been going for? 35, 45 minutes.
50 minutes, bro.
Fuck,
It's
50
pretty good, bro.
minutes.
I reckon.
I reckon we're kind of done.
We'll wrap it up there. It was
Yeah,
a good
right.
episode.
All right. It's a bit explosive episode. There's just
Yeah.
one thing I want to fucking just quickly
Yeah.
mention. What the fuck happened with Elon Musk's getting blown up, bro?
Blown up.
His cars.
Oh, all the Teslas, yeah.
What's
people,
happening?
People
I-
retaliating.
This is
I never heard of this.
time stamping, just so you guys know where we're at.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
More cars.
I know about the tariffs. Did the tariffs blow up
Tariffs.
the cars?
Nah,
the
nah.
terrorists.
Blowing up Teslas, bro.
Terrorists.
They're blowing up, setting Teslas, blowing up Teslas. They don't like Elon Musk. They don't like Trump. Listen to all you fucking try-hard economists. Trump is an egomaniac. He's not going to want to fail, bro. He's going to make us all rich again.
Yeah.
If you can't invest, if you don't have money, yes, you're going to cry. But he's making it possible for people to invest in a dying,
Now it's
in the
fucking
red
amazing.
economy.
Fucking buy
It was
shit now,
green.
bro.
Buy shit.
It's so
Don't
cheap.
complain if you can't. If you can't, you're going to miss the bus. You can't increase your wealth. That's it. You're just going to be going back to normal. It's going to be more expensive to live.
Yep.
That's all it is. Trump is making it easier for his rich friends to buy shit. So it's worth more later. That's all it is. It's simple economics, yeah? He's manipulating the market to suit us that can benefit from it too.
Fucking
Our
oath.
shit's going to get cheaper too later. Don't worry. He's doing the right thing. Stop crying, Karen.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
also,
had to say that. So good luck to everyone. I hope no one else burns more stuff. Don't
no,
burn shit.
stop burning things, bro. Yeah, and Mum left the chicken out of the fridge, so don't forget to put that back in.
Yep.
Awesome.
George, thanks again.
Thanks again,
George is
George.
going to be a permanent fixture of the show, so expect to see him again. Peace out, motherfuckers. Love you,
Peace.
Simon. Love you, bro.
Love you.
Thanks, bro.
Let's not be gay.
He's going to do it. The hold. Hey, thank you so much for tuning into this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for sticking around this far. Be sure to subscribe, be sure to like, be sure to share, comment, say something, whatever you want. Take it up with us. We don't care. We might read it on the next episode. Peace.